I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. Like I remember No Savage and Young Jose linking up. Young Jose, he had a decent name because he kind of got on with Glizzy Gang like very early, like probably like 20. Hold up, let me put the seatbelt on this shit. Young Jose tapped in with Glizzy Gang earlier than the rest of them. He tapped in with Glizzy Gang probably like 2014. But I say probably shortly he was kind of doing his own thing. He picked up a little bit more motion probably around like 2017 or something like that, working with No Savage. You know, they started their own little label, DMG. I don't even know what that stand for, but they started their own little label or whatever like that. You feel me? Young Jose and Shy Glizzy starts beefing like a little small beef, and No Savage wasn't really picking sides, but he ended up rocking with Glizzy Gang, and things didn't look too good for Young Jose for a lot of people. You know, around the time that No Savage tapped in with Glizzy Gang, it was looking like, yo, he out of here. Like, damn, like some people was even looking at it like, yo, he left Young Jose behind. They started out together. That's crazy. Everybody was saying that. Whether it's niggas on Reddit, niggas in the streets, Aunt Glizzy, like just big podcasters was kind of saying it, looking at it like that. Like, yo, like No Savage is out of here. Which, talent wise, he was kind of out of here. I do like the duo of him and Jose, and I do like the duo of him and Shy. But the reality is, No Savage was supposed to be out of here. Young Jose goes and signs to this label or whatever, like this independent label, and he looking cool. And then the label owner kind of passes away. Um, but fast forward today, um, No Savage is on a run for allegedly walking into a store, stealing some condom cigarettes and some snacks, and saying, "Yo, like this shit free today." Something, I'll shoot you or something like that. And young Jose looking cool, like you feel me. He got a career job. He posted like a lot of money on the gram. Don't get it fucked up. Somebody posting money on the gram does not mean that they actually get into a bag or they have the money. But just from like a point, just from like a simple eye test, it's looking like young Jose doing okay. You feel me? He doing his own thing. He don't really got no big homies. He's creating his own path. Um, the No Savage thing is extremely sad to me. In and out of jail over bullshit. Like it's one thing. Like I respect people who just living like a regular life. Like me, I have a regular job. I drive a decent car. I live in a decent neighborhood where there's no trash in the ground and white neighbors and shit like that. I'm doing this on my own off of a job. I think a lot of people can have money, have extra money, and live a pretty decent life off a job. Don't get it fucked up. You're not gonna be able to go out and blow 20, 30,000 in, one day. But it's nothing wrong with having a job or nothing like that. You feel me? Um, but I always say, if you want me in the streets, you might as well be in a nigga in the streets getting locked up trying to make some big money or some shit like that. 30,000, 40, 100,000, not even 30,000. If a nigga get locked up on a $500,000 lick, I'm not gonna say I salute him, but I'd rather be a nigga that get locked up over that than over some bullshit. You feel me? Shooting some random niggas in the hood or whatever. So there's no savage shit in general, bro. It is sad. I thought that bro could possibly, since he got locked up, possibly come home and focus up. I think dude did focus up a little bit, and quiet as kept. A lot of the tips that he been dropping have been pretty good. But moving like this, it's almost like he's slow, like he almost doesn't know any better, not like that, bro. Like, why are you stealing dumb shit like that? Like at the end, of the, like, what are you doing? Like when you see niggas move like that, they pretty much almost gave up on themselves. You feel me? When you see niggas in the hood getting killed randomly. Like when you see certain movements, it's like, yo, the niggas don't care no more. You just don't care. And it be like that in life, bro. Niggas be going through ups and downs. They go through a time where they crazy on the drugs, where they just gave up and they end up in permanent situations based off that. Think about all the niggas who in jail right now for some shit for 10 years and they might have been they might have popped 10 perks that day and just, you know, drunk a whole bottle of Henny or some shit like that. And it was just having a bad month. Just a bad month. Like that's why when they put out that meme that's like, yo, never kill yourself, it is true. Bad times don't last forever. Um, but man, prayers go out to the dude No Savage, yo. I don't I'm not gonna say if his career is over or not, but none of this is looking good. And the last two tapes that he had dropped, can't remember the name of it, but I feel like one of them might have been like for the streets and one might have been like for the mob or something like that. Both those tapes, respectfully, like there's at least five, six, seven tracks on each tape that I like that I've been playing back heavily. Like between those two tapes is about 10 tracks that I done played 10 of those tracks 50 times a piece type shit. Like he been dropping good music. Um, but hopefully everything works out for him. In general, this is a whole sad situation. You feel me?